Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Will Dragon, and this is Against the Storm. We left off last time. We did the tutorials, basically that's what we've done so far. We've learned how to play the game, and we are now ready to embark on our first proper outing. We want to try and get here to the Broken Seal. So we either have one up there, or we have one down here. So we can choose which direction to go. Before we do set out, however, I'm going to quickly look at the Smoldering City. We do have a small amount of provisions. So let's look at the upgrades available. Now, I could get one or both of these and then get ready to push into the next level, although I do require level 3, which I don't have. So, this one enables advanced controls for what is being consumed in your settlement and by whom, and again a permanent -2 to the speed at which the Queen's impatient grows. I'm going to go and grab that. And for this one, I can get embarkation bonuses of clay and stone, and I gain a permanent 2% reduction to fuel consumption in paths. I'm just going to go and grab both of those. When you get further up, I imagine you're going to have to be a lot choosier in what you actually end up selecting. But at this stage, well, with only food provisions being used up, I don't think there's going to be too much worry about selecting several of the options. So I'm going to come, I think I'm going to come this way. We're going to get this little bonus, an overgrown library, remnant of a bygone era, when royal archivists themselves ventured out into the wilderness in search of knowledge. One of your starting blueprint choices is replaced by a wild card. You can choose one blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. So we're going to jump in here. So we have that, the overgrown library, and gift of the woodland. The royal woodland is very lush and rich in timber. Trees give more wood, which is basically makes things a little bit easier. We have 2 bonuses and 1 negative, seasonal conditions. So that is the summary. We need to get to 12 reputation. If the Queen gets to 14 impatience, we're buggered. Fertile soil, average amount. That's what we'll get for winning it. And if we come to, those are the conditions, and the choice of caravans. So I can either get 3 humans and 3 lizards with a 3rd mystery race. I think it could be beavers. And I will set out with paste. A smooth paste, no true required, liked by locked and locked. Villagers with a satisfied need for paste have increased chance of producing double yields. Okay. Porridge, which is used by humans locked and locked. Oh wait, was this? No, that was just locked and locked. By humans locked and locked. Meat, which is used to make kebabs for lizards. And mushrooms, which is another common food source. Well, down here we have fish, roots, fabric, and boots used by lizards locked, locked, and locked. All 3 locked races, which I believe are foxes, harpies, and I'm gonna guess frogs, because I do have the DLC. But we're going to go... Of course, you always, by the looks of it, yes, get the base goods. We're going to go for the top. We're going to go for a 3 and 3 split. It's a little bit of a shame I don't get any beavers. I mean, they're the ones that cut down all the trees really well, so they are a very good starting population choice. And so, coming off this as well, then, we are going to take... yeah, do you know what? Let's get a bit of extra wood. Nah, let's not get the wood, actually. What am I saying? Let's get eggs. Let's get roots. And, oh, they take 2. In that case, maybe let's forego eggs and get some clay, I think. No, in fact, what am I saying? That's not good. Let's get stones. I can usually get clay very, very easily. So let's go ahead and embark. And, well, I suppose if I up the difficulty to Pioneer, I do require more reputation to win. That goes up to 14. If you keep going up, Veteran still takes 14. You get a lot more experience. As you can see, the rewards changing. 1741. 4310-2. 70 experience. Viceroy unlocked. We're actually going to try it on Pioneer. It does require a little bit more reputation to win. The other ones, Blight Rot and Corruption. Blight Rot and Corruption. We're going to try it on Pioneer. Probably, maybe not a good idea for the first game, but hey, I think we can do it. Does, like I said, means we do need 2 more reputation, but the rewards increase is massive. So we've got our people chosen. We've got our extra resource bonuses chosen. Let's embark. And let's see exactly what we're starting with. And so, forest mysteries. Heavy drops, +3 to drizzle water production. Gain an additional drizzle water every yield from gathering, farming, fishing, or production. Active only in season drizzle. Forest offerings. It seems some inhabitants of the forest are grateful for your efforts. During drizzle season, every dangerous or forbidden glade event you complete will give you 40 random raw food. Only during drizzle, though. That'll be interesting to time. Active in storm, active from hostility 0. That's simply the -4 to global resolve. An earthly element. The Firekeeper's power weakens in the face of an otherworldly force. The maximum number of sacrifice stacks in the ancient hearth is lowered by 1. A veil of moisture obscures vision. It is hard to walk in these conditions. Villagers with this effect move -40% slower. Harsh weather conditions make it impossible to reach the citadel. Gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. Interesting. That is active hostility level 2. Okay, so we are currently paused. We are starting with roots. A little bit, but not much, of plant fiber. That's the one. Of course, we have lots of plants. We don't have any clay. Famous last words I just said earlier, hey. So we don't have any clay to begin with. We do have, a nice amount of units, trade routes, consumption we can control. We can control what each one is consuming. Interestingly, obviously, like these guys, if I turned off these guys to consume jerky because they get no bonuses from it. For instance, these don't get bonuses from jerky, these guys do. So I should let the lizards take the jerky. But anyway, let's go back to... I don't get to see my orders up front. Let's choose a blueprint. Oh dear lord, the smuggler. A mysterious smuggler has appeared in your settlement. In his cart, hidden beneath barrels of whiskey, you can see a suspicious rich selection of blueprints. Aha, this is where I get to choose absolutely anything now. Costs 5 planks and 2 fabric. Is possible. Can use drizzle water. Skewers, biscuits, and porridge. Jerky, pottery, and incense. Skewers, biscuits, and porridge. Now, I quite like that as an option. It does take bricks, however, which are going to be very hard for me to procure at the beginning. Biscuits, pie, and pottery. Also a nice selection. Although, I don't think these guys use... Oh, they do take pie. So there you go. I can get pie for these guys. And potentially... Oh, they take pie as well. They also take biscuits. So I think... I quite like that as an option. It just takes planks and fabric. I can get planks and fabric. It would be the current best for biscuits, pie, and pottery. Let's see if anyone comes up as not being the current best. Beaver houses, rain mill, a human house. Now, some of these things could be interesting. They would get us a little bonus. But no, I'm going to stick to the bakery and pick that. And then we have the potential to get a carpenter, which I can build a kiln, which can produce coal, bricks, and jerky. Very good at coal, not too good at bricks and jerky. A weaver can produce very, very good at making fabric. That is not a bad idea at all. The carpenter is very good at producing planks, tools, and packs of luxury goods. It would be the current best at all of those. Obviously, it adds tools and luxury goods, and it increases the planks. Allows you to make boots and training gear. 2 more things that will help with my reputation. But no, let's go carpenter. And then use nearby farm fields to grow berries and plant fiber. I quite like that. To grow vegetables and grain. An advanced gathering camp can collect resources from large, giant gathering nodes in addition to small ones. Can collect herbs, berries, and mushrooms. I'm going to go for the plantation. I think we should... Oh, there you go. We've got some fields right there to begin with. And so that should help me with my food, because I'm not going to lie, last time I kind of messed up a little bit when I played this, not on stream. This was when I was playing the demo for the very first time, and I realized how badly you could mess this up. Right, so I want to... Let's go north to start with. Let's try and get into... Try and get into these two areas. And let's unpause. So that for now is going to take... I am going to put 3 humans in there, basically. And then, so the other resources I can exploit is a flax field and some roots. Plant fiber, reeds, and leather. Common food source. So let's focus on the common food source for now. Oh. Gonna swap those 2 over because humans make better farmers. Alright, and then... Oh no, we still don't get to choose any orders. Consumption control. We are going to... Although not that we have any... Oh wait, hang on. Yes, I always do that. You have to actually select the path. Go and place those down. Let's take off all these read more options. Okay, so we are going to start to cut through to the new glades. Hopefully find something like, I don't know, clay. And hopefully some more population. Oh, what have we got here? Gain +1 to production yields for all packs of goods. Wealthy settlements attract wealthy settlers. Newcomers bring 40% more goods with them for every half level gained. Expected gain 0%. Or I could decline it and just take the money. I think I'm just going to decline and take the money, to be honest. So we'll have to wait to see what orders we can go and grab. We have an obelisk and a small clay node ×5. That's fantastic. Let us go and... grab ourselves a stone cutter. And with the obelisk, I can... I mean, I'd like to keep it. Maybe it not be an option quite yet. Aha, and I get to look at my first set of orders. So I can cut through the forest to discover 2 glades. Traders from the smoldering city. I'm going to cut through, and that actually gives me +1 to stone and clay production, which is fantastic. Although this does give me a basket of biscuits, but no, we'll keep it on the simple one for now. We'll get some orders tucked under our belt. The trading post one then stays there. Have at least 8 villagers with the basic housing need fulfilled for 20 seconds. Deliver 20 wood. Okay, not a problem. So we're going to do that again. We will get a reward of 3 new villagers as well, which I will very much be looking forward to. And then for the last option, deliver 5 packs of building material or 5 packs of crops. Now, which of these can I actually build? I can make building materials. I can also make luxury goods. Oh, I can make crops or provisions. They all come out of the same thing, the makeshift post. I assume there's probably no better version to make either of those. It doesn't look like it. Okay. So, in which case... actually, I'm going to leave it for a second, because this is not going to be a priority. And there's no need for me to pick the right answer, shall we say, at this point. Have 8 villagers in housing. Well, I've only got 6 villagers so far. So that's not actually, shall we say, going to happen. He is coming along to help get this built and set up. And these guys are going to start cutting through to this next glade. So yes, we do want... I'm going to hope, in nothing like an obelisk, I want there to be some villagers standing around that I can potentially go and grab. Unfortunately, I grabbed this glade before I grabbed this order, so it's not going to go and count. But, there you go. He's starting to grab some clay. And that was all that was in here, clay and an obelisk. So in terms of getting through to another glade, we've got quite a few dangerous glades around us, to be honest. Although I might jump him in here and get him to chop through this. There you go, get him just ever so delicately chop right through the middle. I might push him into here and get him to do that once we're through to this glade. Because then I can get that filled up. And hopefully as well, depending on what's in these glades, I can hopefully get some more villagers. Obviously, I might get given some. They do crop up every once in a while. Okay, and let's go up to 1.5 speed. In fact, let's go up to 2 speeds. I am kind of just waiting. I need to get through this bit of forest. Now, I do have 2 humans here very nicely farming these roots. And there is a 20% chance of getting herbs. Have I managed to grab any herbs yet? Where would herbs come under? I have a couple of herbs in my crafting resources. Now, you guys are eating porridge. I think... Let's go and turn that off. You guys obviously won't take boots at all. You guys don't need to take those either. Although I say that, you may as well eat the paste. No, I'm going to turn off paste for now. You guys don't need to eat biscuits. And that should be that. None of you need to consume any of that. And okay, yes. So admittedly, I do have that turned off just because, however it sounds, boosting their resolve right now, I know it does have small bonus, but I may as well wait till I can actually maybe use it to make a difference. At this early stage, there's not really much I can do with it. So yeah, we're mostly just, unfortunately there was a bit of a struggle at the beginning, just kind of trying to get extra villagers. As you get further into the game and upgrade the Smoldering City, I'm expecting you to get bigger and better caravans with more people. Unfortunately, just some root nodes and some more flax field. So what we're going to do is we're going to move you. Sit yourself in there. And we'll chop through here. That will at least get us Lost in the Glades done. Which, well, we'll get us some stuff. I need to obviously get this one done to get 3 more villagers. Now, I am going to housing, shelter. Although there's no point in putting it down as like a pre-hit, because it's not like I can actually do anything with it at this point. I don't have anybody spare to do any building. Denied need. Oh, well. It's alright. We'll get that back. Eventually. Okay, these routes are running out, but we do have more routes just by here, so that's not a problem. Just, well, in here behind my woodcutting camp. Come on, lads, keep cutting through. Let's get this order fulfilled, and we'll get the other ones in 3.5 minutes. Yes, what I would really love at this point is some more people, basically. I mean, that's what we're looking to grab. Oh, on a -3. As the Queen's impatience goes up, hostility goes down. That's interesting. Her hostility is going up a little bit fast. The storm stifles the spirit of all living creatures. Yes, it was this one, the fog. No, it was the last one, in fact. Gaining reputation doesn't lower impatience. I have to keep my hostility below level 2. Okay, we're gathering plenty of wood because we're not actually using it. I'm actually just going to increase the speed, to be honest, because, well, it's, Aha, yes. People? No, this isn't people. The people in your settlement have survived many hardships, bringing them closer together. Plus 10% villager speed, 1 global resolve. Each discovered small glade increases the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous or forbidden glade events by 50% for 180 seconds. I'm going to go for Survivor Bond, and we get some more people. Beavers, most definitely, and a couple of bricks. Okay, let's go and pause this a second. You guys can switch out for a full set of beavers. And so then housing, let's go and build us some housing in the beautiful fashion that I do. And that will also allow us to immediately finish this one as well. And if we chop down one more tree, we will get access to this glade, and that'll be 2 orders finished up. No gathering nodes. I'm going to drop this back down to 1.5 speed. Or at least I will when it comes back on. We have a flax field, moss broccoli patch, and unfortunately that's it. No little events or anything. You are going to move... hang on, let's put you there. I'm going to move you... let's just stick you in here for now. Just generally start chopping down some trees. You guys get yourselves in there. So we can deliver this order. Increases clay and stone production. And then let's keep building things. And with that last building, we will manage to get some more people. Berries and plant fiber. Oh no, what's it need? Oh, it needs... go and deactivate that for a second. But it's placed. It knows where it needs to be. We need to keep them all in housing for 10 seconds. And so we need planks. If I come across to my industry, I could go for a crude workstation, or I can jump straight in. No, I can't jump straight into a carpenter. We will start with a crude workstation. Said crude workstation can pop down here. And let's go ahead and deliver. I can't pick these until I've picked this one. That's always interesting. So I can choose to deliver materials. Yes. Materials or crops. Go ahead and pause another second. I can go and grab some more building materials. A fishing hut, a herbalist camp, an advanced gathering camp that can collect resources from large and giant gathering nodes, in addition to small ones, herbs, berries, and mushrooms. A trapper's camp, an advanced gathering camp, an advanced fishing hut. Now. I've not really seen much in the way of being able to gather these things. I mean, I haven't got any of this stuff on the map yet, so this is nothing but a pure guess and speculation. So I am going to go fish scales and algae. I mean, I can get them all anyway, because this seems to say they're all advanced versions. I'm pretty sure I have the non-advanced versions already. And so a butcher, a rain mill, and a clothier. Now, a rain mill produces flour, which will allow me to make biscuits in my bakery. Biscuits, pie, and pottery. Let's have a quick look at our recipes panel. Pottery can be made in the bakery and takes clay and wood. Okay, we can go ahead and do that. That's easy. Biscuits takes flour and any other type of foodstuffs. So we do need flour for that. And pie also takes flour and is once again done in the bakery. So yes, we very much could do with some flour, and that will help us get pies, biscuits, and everything else. So, I mean, the other option was for coats, pack of building materials, which actually is quite useful for the one we've currently got going. And a butcher can produce skewers. I was about to say skirky then. I was combining skewers and jerky. Skewers, jerky, and oil. No, I'm going to go for the rain mill so we can get ourselves some flour. Now, but here's a question. How do we make flour? Okay, it can be made from roots, mushrooms, or algae. That's fine. Because although I might not really have any grain at any point, I can go ahead here. Let's turn all of these into farm fields. And once this is built, I can get berries and plant fiber, which doesn't help me in the slightest. So, oops. Roots. Did it say I could use berries? Did I say berries? No. Roots, algae, grain, and mushrooms. Okay. Okay then. Yeah, so you see what I mean? I mentioned this in the last episode. It's really interesting with this game how the fact that you don't necessarily end up having to go forth with your building chains. It is a little bit interesting like that. So anyway, we've got all of this being built. And so for my last pack, I mean, what bonus do we get? Industrialized farming, planting crops 25% faster. I'm going to go for reinforced saw blades. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference to me, to be honest, either way. I prefer ever so slightly the reward on this one. So that's what we're going to go for. More packing materials. Or deliver 35 roots. Well, I can go and do this one immediately and get 5 more beavers, a box of planks, and some barrels of ale. So I'm actually going to go and pick that one. And then I'm going to hit deliver straight away. Let's go and pick this one. We can either deliver 10 coal, and then 10 more packs of building materials, or 8 packs of provisions. Now, this does get me some really nice stuff. This gives me, ever since the Great Civil War, all species have been locked in a constant struggle to gain the Queen's favor. The Lizard Elders remember your help, +3 to Lizard's Resolve. Sure, I mean, you don't really need any bonuses to Lizard's Resolve. They have the lowest threshold out of everybody. But I also do then get a group of lizards, and I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know if the amount of the amount of reputation you gain is in fact matched to the number of citizens you have of that type. So we can either get the brewery, which takes ale, porridge, or packs of crops. Skewers, biscuits, and porridge. That's not a bad option. Jerky, pottery, and incense. So we can either specialize in jerky, pretty much. We can have a second source of biscuits, a source of porridge and skewers, because I don't think I have a source of porridge. No, I don't. That would be quite useful as well. I think these guys can potentially take porridge. Nope. I lie 100%. They will take some biscuits, though. Oh, whoops. Let's stop favoring. I wasn't supposed to press that. Hopefully that didn't have any adverse effects. And so the blueprint options... I am going to go for being able to make ale, I think. That gave me the brewery. Okay, so what have we got? We have 8 people who are not in housing, so we're actually up to 17 people. Not bad. Which does, however, mean that we need more housing. Let's go and chop that area down there, and we will go ahead and grab more housing. There you go, there's immediately 3 more into houses. And lots of building happening now. We're going to stick 2 beavers in here because we have an abundance of beavers. I'm actually going to go and get another woodcutter's camp. And this guy can actually stick himself in here. He's, of course, going to be fueled by beavers. And yes, we can focus on that. You know, honestly, by the time that's built, I probably don't need to say focus on that, to be honest, because they will just cut what's around them. So let's not even worry about that. So we're going to get more of that. We've got 2 beavers in here making planks, fabric, and bricks. We're not going to make any pipes because we don't have any copper bars. So that's going to keep going. We're going to start making those planks. Let's activate this. Once we get some planks, we will get this built, and they can start getting us some berries and plant fiber. And then, of course, once we get some plant fiber, that'll help fuel fabric going forward as well. Now, of course, we do need a couple of workers. We're going to chuck a human in there. We've only got 3 humans, and so we will supplement that for now with a lizard. And so, we need to get packs of building materials and packs of provisions. So, that pretty much leads me into my industry, my makeshift post, provisions and building materials. And we're going to go and stick that in there. Packs of crops. I'm not going to make any of those at this point, so we don't need them. Herbs. Yep, just use herbs for now. That makes 3 packs of provisions. 10 planks. Copper ore, bricks, fabric. Okay. 10 planks only makes 2. I mean, it's... I'm going to just say use fabric for now, to be honest. I don't really need my fabric for anything else. My planks I do need for construction. Packs of provisions, pack of building material. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong one. Pack of crops. Yes, pack of provisions. Cool. So, we're going to go and stick we'll put a singular beaver in there. I mean, we'll do this slow time. It's okay. If we check our orders, yep, we'll get these next set in 7 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay. And of course, then the easiest and best way for us to expand is to chop out... Whoa, whoops. Move. Better. Is to chop out into new glades. So, potentially coming down in... Oh, which direction? I suppose I could pop into here and see what that looks like. Let's also go and build ourselves a lovely park. Now, this park is going to get built. I don't want to stick it in the center. Let's stick it behind our gathering spot there. That will count as 4 decorations, and so we'll upgrade our encampment. Oh, we are actually at hostility level 1. That's not good. 40 wood per minute. Hostility reduced by a fair bit, but still. I mean, it's a lot, basically. It is a lot. This guy is now affected by this. We may have to get that hostility to come down. We have to get that hostility to come down, indeed. So, of course, we do have a lot of villagers, basically. We do have quite a few woodcutters as well, which is just gone and given it a giant boost. Let's go, and I'm going to go and remove you. That'll make it drop a smidge. If I take off 1 more woodcutter, which I, in fact, am just going to go and do. That puts us back down on 0. That'll hold for now. You have a problem. Probably you don't have any materials. Because, yes, we don't have any of those, and we don't have any fabric either. Okay. Let's come back down to our industry. We need lots and lots of fabric, it would seem. Maybe that should be the next thing I attempt to boost and build up. How many? I have 4 idle workers. Right, well, I'm sure we can get you guys to use for something. You don't pick up... Oh, you do pick up vegetables. Okay, you can just get there shortly. And what I'm going to say is let's take off plant fiber from here. And let's simply gather it using one of these guys. Use a cornerstone or I will be right with you. And we're going to just stick some beavers in there for now. Herb and root production is increased by +1 for every 75 biscuits produced. A farmer's favorite food. Farmers have a plus 75% chance of producing double yields when under the effect of biscuits. I will go and pick that for a future choice. And let's grab ourselves... I'm going to lean in for humans. And we also get some copper bars. Very nice. Because that will allow me, for instance... I'll wait for this guy to finish. That will allow me to... switch this guy over for a human. And get a better production speed on the go. Oh, we're hostile again. Oh, because we've hit our 2nd year. We have, however, upgraded our hearth, which is very nice. What does it take to build another small hearth? Ooh, it does take 2 flaming fire things. Okay, that's nicely rounding off that area. I think... let's round off this area, folks. I mean, he can get a good number of those out of the way. And if I come to this, I do have 15 resin now. Increases hostility by 10 points. Make an offering, investigate. Let's get that going. You're going to continue to make some packs very slowly, though. And I think I am going to have to push through to another glade and see what I can get. I mean, well, I still have 4 idle workers. Again, let's have a look. Oh, I can get a rain collector. That's going to help things move along. Go and grab myself a rain collector. And in said rain collector, it doesn't matter who's in here, we'll stick a couple of beavers. And start to get some rain and start to improve some things. Well, hey, we've got some berries. Let's get our food going up, because right now it's shrinking rather dramatically, to be honest. And that's never good. That is never, ever good. Yeah, I've only got 1 person in there, that's fine. Let's keep 1 going. A couple of beavers in there. Okay, so we're now collecting some rain. There's nothing to go fishing for. And so the only thing we haven't got built is a small herbalist camp or a mine. Can only be placed on coal, copper, or salt veins. We don't have any of those. Most definitely not. Okay, and oh, there you go. We have an obelisk. Passive effect. Does grant -10 hostility, and that is just taking us out of the highest number. Let's have a look at our next set of potential orders. Objective. Discover 2 dangerous or forbidden glades within 240 seconds of each other. Progress will reset if the time between discoveries exceeds the limit. Potentially, villagers move 10% quicker. Deliver 12 packs of building materials. I mean, that's probably the easier long-term one. Just to make those building materials. Let's go ahead and pick that. Objective, need for coats fulfilled, or trade goods and building materials. I don't think I can build trade goods just yet. No, because it would highlight in blue. And I certainly can't build cloaks. So I'll leave both of those for now. For this, I am going to change you... In fact, you can use... No, don't use fabric. To using building materials. I only need to make it 2 more times. Well, actually, no, I need to make it a lot more times. Because something I do then want to go and build is a carpenter. I'll put a carpenter right in there. And, okay, let's switch these guys over when it gets a second. Alright, let's switch you. And let's switch you. And then let's get some beavers in here. And where else do we have some beavers busy working away? Let's make you a lizard as well. And let's make you a beaver. And then in this crude workstation, we are no longer going to make planks. Because we can do that just here. Don't make tools. And we don't have any of the luxury goods to make packs of luxury goods. Not that we need any of those at this point. Anyway, so there you go. Our plank production has now gone up to 2 stars as opposed to... I think that is just a symbol for 1 star. Yeah, I don't know. Like, makeshift star. I'm really not quite sure. For you, right, we are now going to go and move you. And... yeah, let's just go and stick you in there. And then let's trim this down. And once again, let's just discover this new glade. This guy can continue to... let's move you back there. Continue to pick up the plant fiber. And let's keep everything else harvesting at the same time. Right. Everybody's resolve has slightly dropped. We are still in 0 hostility level, so that's going really nice. How would you look at that? We are building up our provisions as well. We don't quite have... oh, we do have 6 herbs, apparently. Just, but it looks like we have... oh, no, we have no herbs. We are trying to grab them from... where are we grabbing them from exactly? I would say roots. No gathering nodes near the harvesting camp. And then you also then have nothing to gather. Let's move you into there. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get 6 of those anymore. Let us turn on berries. Let's go ahead and make 1 more pack. Or 1 more set of packs. And then we'll go ahead and send those off. Calming of the forest. One who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with all. Every glade event solved by making a decision marked as empathy lowers hostility by 40. This effect is retroactive. Okay. If you want to take, you first must give +1 to wood production. Lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. You decide to unpause the game before choosing it. Interesting. So I have 147 fuel. And I could lose all of it. Now I'm pretty sure all I have in terms of fuel is coal and wood. And I'm sure a large number of that is wood. But I am actually going to get the harmony one anyway. Every time I clear a glade event. Now, I really need to start working on things like bakeries. A rain mill I definitely need. Oh, let's go and stick that right in the middle there as well. Treasure stag appears nearby and then jumps over to a very dangerous glade. In this glade, we managed to find some fertile soil, black treasure stag, slick shell brood mother, and drizzlewing nest. Okay, very nice, very nice. Let's go and carve a shortcut through the middle here. And that should allow me to carve through there. I just need to move you further in. And then I'm going to up you. No, I'm not. Because I am missing beavers. Got 3 in there. I'll have 2 in each of those. And we got a couple in here. Swap you for a human. And then let's up the number of beavers I have in here. And let's, oh, there's no one left to build it. Well, that is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Drop that down to 1 human, and then someone can come and build this rain mill. Newcomers are waiting. Great timing. Now what can we get? We can get... I mean, that gets me 6. That only gets me 4. But I mean, that gets me a bit more food. I'm going to take the numbers, though. At some point, I'm going to have to not take the numbers and actually start really looking after my my food industry. We are also then going to grab a small trapper's hut. And let's go and tuck him in there. And let's have you manned by a couple of lizards. And then so for this, they both have bonuses. Okay, let's keep it like that for now. Don't worry about scrolls or paste. Let's simply grab some flour. Oh, we're not really going to be able to make any flour. Okay, multi-point, let's just deactivate this building for now. We do need more root nodes. 2 minutes and 9 seconds to cut through. We have almost... There you go. We've now cut ourselves a shortcut through here. Let's go and... path this up. Let's go and get rid of that. Okay, let's go and path this up. Doesn't cost me anything, gets me a bit of extra speed, and of course I'm going to be wanting to get into this glade as fast as possible. You know, it's also, let's be honest, not actually going to do me any harm. Let us cut down this small set of trees. Let's clear this nice patch of land. All right, come on, guys. Let's... There you go. Slight speed increase to the path. Done. We've only got 52 seconds. Come on, guys. Let's cut down these trees. Seconds. Okay, 1 tree down. Come on, guys. Let's cut down the last one, please. Okay. Let's quickly pause. So we have a moss broccoli patch, large. Sea marrow node, large. Fertile soil. A medium abandoned cache. A smokehouse. A large abandoned cache. The black treasure stag. And a fishman soothsayer. So now the problem is going to be the fishman soothsayer. The comforts of the civilized world are distinguished unnaturally to the fisherman. Every time 10 complex food, clothing, or service needs are fulfilled, 2 random villagers are killed. Is active only when corresponding glade event is being worked on. You can feel a growing anxiety. Something is changing in the aura. Negative forest mysteries require a lower hostile level, -2 to active during storm. Yeah, I don't know what that means in English. Cleanup duty, consequence. I can either attempt to capture him. A powerful spell that feeds on the insatiable anger of the forest. Hostility is increased by +75 for every scout in your settlement. This includes idle scouts and workers assigned to this event. Is active only when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. I would be able to go and do that one straight away. I wouldn't be able to go and do that. Oh wait, I could do it with stone. The comforts of the civilized world are distinguishing unnatural to the fisherman. Every time 10 complex food, clothing, or service needs are fulfilled, 2 random villagers are killed. I don't think I am fulfilling anything. So that could actually work. That'll get me 30 coins and 1 Queen's Grace. This will get me pickled goods, pack of meat, some bricks, and airbender. Storm clouds seem softer. All negative forest mysteries require a higher hostility level, +1 to activate during storm. Yeah, negative forest mysteries require a lower hostility, like -2 to activate during... so all of these will in essence be active during a storm. So let's go ahead and grab this. Let's call it stone. Let's assign a couple of workers and let's investigate. Let's get this done. Now, the Black Stag. When specific time is up, the treasure stag will disappear into the forest. Release. In return for letting it go, the Black Treasure Stag offers you 1 random legendary cornerstone. Now, with himself in harmony with every glade event solved by making a decision marked as empathy, lowers hostility by 40. This is just simply marked as loyalty. This is, however, marked as empathy. So let's do that. First step vanishes into the mist, leaving with you its gift as a gratitude. As standardized set of rules, every villager with their need for education fulfilled increases global production speed by 5%. Okay, we have a work safety guide. That has also come down, and there you go, it's under other positives. And now I get -40 from releasing the stag. So that's good. All of these will in fact turn up during a storm anyway. But, yep, let us get that going. And once we do this, we do then have 2 big patches of fertile soil to grow things in. A farm or plantation is required. Or the other things, because what's this? Oh, this is a plantation. What's the point? I can do some deliveries. Let's deliver this, very much so. Let's deliver this. +3 to Lizard's Resolve. Let's come out of here. Let's pick some buildings. Come on, farm. Lumber mill helps me get planks. I currently only have a 2-star, but still, that's nothing great. Oh, will allow me to make coats, which I can potentially then use for my next order. And recipes, coats, show all coats. A clothier, I believe, fabric and resin. I can go ahead and do that. So I can go and make coats as well. So let's get a clothier. Also allows me to make a pack of building materials. A tinctuary, a butcher, or a kiln. This adds coal, ups, bricks, and adds jerky. This adds skewers, jerky, and oil. And this adds dye, is worse for ale, and adds wine. Now, I don't need dye. That does help me get cloaks, but I can keep using resin. I'm pretty sure I'm good with that. Skewers, jerky, and oil. All on level 2. That's not bad at all. Coal, bricks, and jerky. What do we make coal out of? Coal, show all. Can be made in a kiln. Simply costs 10 wood, and it makes 5 coal. I can live with that. So let's go ahead and start making some coal. Okay. I have released the treasure stacks. No nodes near a harvester's guild. What are we trying to grab here? Okay, plant fiber, reeds, and leather. We have a small node in here. Let's go and put you just there. And all I am going to say is, you, my good friend, stop making provisions, most definitely. And also stop making building materials. Although, wait. Finish what you're doing. And then deactivate. You can be turned off as well. Because that makes pack of building materials at a much more efficient rate. And yes, you do, you very much do. Let's have you put in there. How are we doing? We've got 2 guys bringing 5 stone. We are trying to capture this lovely fishman. And if we come to my orders, we are going to pick the one that needs clothes. We'll be able to pick the other ones very shortly as well. That is going to become resin. Let's not make... Oh yeah, no, let's make the building materials. We do need that as well. It can be anybody, so we're just going to go for some lizards because we happen to have a couple spare. And in this, yes. I mean, I need to grow or make something. I mean, grain is the ideal, but I need to get a farm, which it's not giving me. That tank is full, but not all tanks are full, so we'll keep going with that. How are we doing? We have 20. The last one is bringing 2 stone, and then we can actually start to work it. Okay. Coats should be starting to be fulfilled very nicely, as is pack of building materials. What? I've still only got... I guess maybe he hasn't delivered them to... I don't know. I'm currently making 2 more. Because they're here, so I assume they're simply not in the general scheme of things. We have 2 new orders to choose from. Building materials and trade goods. Smithy Scribe Lumber Mill. I don't know if I have those. Keep lizards resolve above 20 for 120 seconds. And deliver 5 packs of provisions. I'm going to go ahead and pick that one. And then for the other one, fulfill your villager's need for eating pickled goods 40 times, skewers 40 times, and jerky 40 times. Now, which one of those can I make? I don't think I can make... I can make jerky, apparently. That is it, though. I can make this in a kiln. Right, so we'll leave those for now. Exhausted, got it, right, that's the negative effect. How are we doing here? 47%, we are slowly working through it. We will get there, we will get there. To prevent it, fulfill the following needs. Housing times 1. Housing, shelter. I mean, what are we... Wow, we're short on too many. 12. That's why there are 12 people currently affected by it. Okay, we can't fit one in there. So that's 9 housing. I'm not sure if this quite counts as being inside the line. Maybe. Maybe, we'll find out. Let's have you... Oh, damn it. We are fulfilling needs for something. We are fulfilling needs for coats. And because of that, we are just about to go and have 2... consumption... Why is this minus 10? Looming darkness. Oh, that's not good. Hostility of the forest. Let's turn off coat consumption for a second, because otherwise we're going to keep losing villagers. 2 just got taken out. A carpenter and a harvester. Right, hang on. Carpenter and... No, I want to be in these stone small forages. A harvester. So we really need this storm season to end, and we really need... We've got 30 seconds left. And then why don't we, in the meantime, this will get us a Queen's Grace. I think we very much need to go for that one. That will cost us 12 tools, which I don't think we have. We have 10 tools. Cost. So we basically need to start making a lot of tools by the looks of it. Goods received, 40 root nodes. Rewards, 30 amber. More to the point, the bad effects have ended. And we can breathe a little bit easier. I am also going to gain 1 lizard egg for every 25 eggs produced. Gain 3 grain per minute. Pick. Done. You can now start taking grain. We're going to leave you for a second to build up a slight baseline, though. Pack of provisions. Let's grab one guy in here. Pack of provisions. And, yeah, we'll use some berries. And for this, we are going to rebuild. And that will get us a smokehouse, which allows us to get lots and lots of jerky. Investigate. No gathering nodes near Harvester's Camp. I don't know if there's any gathering nodes left anywhere for him at all. Let's stick him up there and deactivate. Okay, yes, he is outside of the fire. Let us go and grab ourselves another small hearth. I don't think it can overlap at all. So this would be the best spot. Which means I need to go and take that out. Which means you're coming with me. And you're going to go and stick yourself by there. And so we will get that solved. Okay. Our resolve is slightly increasing. I do and should increase their resolve all the way up now. Newcomers are waiting. Let's go and... What am I about to start really... I mean, I don't think I particularly need too much. Let's get some tools, though, I think. And let's get that smattering of lovely people. And right, I have 10 idle people. I have very much come to the end of the stream because we are well over time. And I have several other things I need to do. Right, so we're grabbing the rewards off this guy. He will disappear very soon. We are going to rebuild this. I'm in no rush. And we really now need to look at the... how shall we say? Luxury items for all of our people. We are going to look at getting biscuits and the other thing. We need to get flour first, though. Now, there you go. We're getting 3 grain per minute. But if we start to come along and look here, right. We need... I should probably build myself a trading post, really. It doesn't really need to be connected to anything, so it can just come and sit up here. Other than that, I don't have a kiln, which will get me coal. Which I'm going to go and build over. I'm going to go and build it in here. Who am I kidding? Let's go and chuck ourselves a kiln in there. And then we're also missing a brewery to make ale and porridge. Now, before we quickly go and place one down, let's have a quick look. Ale and porridge, ale and porridge. No, get rid of a W. All products. Can we alphabetize this, please? Although I suppose it probably is. I actually can't make ale and porridge yet, can I? Show all. Huh, where's ale gone? No. Porridge? Oh, I have to press enter. Okay, I am going to go and get a brewery put down, which then takes grain. It also can be done with broccoli and several other things. Okay, so porridge might not be that easy. I have a feeling ale is the same. In a brewery, yes, it takes grain or roots. Either way, we really could do with a good source of grain coming in. So I'm not going to build the brewery just yet. I'm going to focus more on biscuits and pie, because that affects 1 for beavers, 2 for humans, and 1 for lizards. We are going to hostility of the forest. They don't like the fact that the forest is hostile, do they? We are also then potentially going to look at jerky, but again, the problem with jerky is I don't know. Although I'm going to build a building for it here, and it's very good at making jerky, to be honest, this smokehouse, so I may as well have a go. In terms of shelters, go and stick another one in there. It's going to, again, be outside of the fire, but once I build this second one, we'll be good. Food production. Now, I don't have a bakery. I need a bakery to make biscuits and pie. So, we're going to go and put ourselves a bakery down here. Oh, yes, of course. Let's select the path. And then we're going to go and build that round there. Better or worse. And then if we come to this menu, we pretty much have one of everything except for a small herbalist camp. But I'm pretty sure I have not discovered a single thing on the map, which can be useful to that. More to the point, no, this is selecting or finishing up the broccoli, which only has 1 charge left, at which point then this small forager's camp, which unfortunately it must remain a small forager's camp, will move here to get this broccoli, which I do hope with a 2 recipe or better. No, it's not actually going to be able to get it, so this small forager's camp is gonna need an upgrade. That is a bit of a shame. We do have so much fertile land, shall we say, that we... Well, I'm definitely going to go and put some more berries down. Because that is... Well, if we don't get any more berries down, we may end up starving, basically. So that, shall we say, definitely needs to happen. And so with that, let's go... Plantation... Can I, like... Nope. Can I, like, change the side the door's on? Because that would be nice. Plantation. Go and put you there. With a piece of path in there. And then all of this will become a farm field. And you will focus on berries. Used for crafting. Yes, I believe it might be used for crafting those, but we've actually run out of our income of it, to be honest. And once these guys have finished with the clay, I don't know how much of that I've still got in stock, we will jump across and get the bone marrow. More to the point, we have fulfilled the need for coats. We have fulfilled our order for this. Let's get another Queen's Favor. Villagers move 10% quicker. And 30 more copper bars, which is basically going to help us open all of these, because we're now going to get some more tools. Wherever I make my tools from, it was in here. Let's go and make some tools. Override global limit on. Limit of the number of tools I have? I don't know. Let's just make some tools. I'm actually going to go and mark luxury goods turned off because I don't need those. Flour will be turned on, and yes, it will be made out of grain. And right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, come on, pray for a grain farm. Okay. There's no grain farm. It does allow us to get better packs of provisions, but we may be past this at this point. Dye, ale, and wine, skewers, biscuits, and porridge. I think it's definitely worth it, especially to be able to get skewers. Current best, I'm actually maxed on porridge and biscuits, so maybe not. Dye, it's worse for ale, but I do then get wine. And flour, it's worse, I will then get barrels and... oh, I don't know. We'll see potentially what my next orders bring. To be honest, we can pick one now. But I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it for the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway to our reputation. We do need to start actually gathering some from this. Reputation threshold is only 15. Only 15, ladies and gentlemen. I can get +1 from housing. So, which we will get once these 2 houses are filled. Well, mostly. We still actually need more housing after that. And we will most certainly get when we start making pie, jerky, biscuits, and everything else. These guys need to go up to 30, and these guys need to also go up to 30. Okay, and so on that, ladies and gentlemen, after having actually finished the episode a good 15 minutes ago, but deciding to make sure I have some form of idea what I'm actually doing the next time we come on the game, we are now going to leave that there. When we come back next time, obviously we've kind of gone and made a small plan, and we will then see what comes next. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed the episode thus far. And until we see you again, no matter where that may be, I hope that you will stay safe, happy, and healthy.